So today my wife sent me an Instagram post that had to do with these OnlyFans stunts that are happening, where these women, I think her name was Bonnie Blue, they do all these very extreme acts. Like, what was one of them? Slept with 1,500 men over the course of 12 hours, or something crazy like that. And these different women are now trying to one up each other and do these more extreme sexual acts for money at the end of the day, money and attention. And in this post, it also said that one of the women ended up hospitalized because of the acts that she was trying to perform. And it just took a large toll on her body. I mean, believe it or not, right? And I think the really difficult part to grasp here is that these women are doing these things because it's actually getting them the attention that they're looking for, and it's bringing in money. So there are people that are actually watching this. I mean, we live in a consumer world, right? And we've seen the porn industry over the recent years just explode. It's always been a really big industry, but over the course of the past 5 years, it's just gotten astronomical. For example, in 2017, Pornhub alone reported having 25 billion visits over the course of a year. And then you fast forward to February of 2024, and Pornhub reported having about 110 billion visits over the course of an entire year. And so from, what was that, 7 years, they went from 25 billion a year to 110 billion visits per year. And that's only with Pornhub alone. It's estimated that there are 4 million porn sites, or just 4 million adult sites across the interweb. And that's about 12% of all websites. And so every 1 in 10 about website you go to is going to be a porn site. And so little wonder why these OnlyFans women are getting all of this attention. Because, I mean, this is extreme. And we know that the more porn you consume, the more extreme you're going to get in as far as what you're watching and how you act out and how that actually affects your overall behavior. And so going down the road, like going forward, if you do struggle with pornography, you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do about this? Because porn is not going away. It's only going to get worse, as you've seen. And people are going to continue to do these very extreme acts to get to get attention, to fulfill fantasies, whatever it is. And you need to decide, are you going to actually give them that attention, or do you want to actually start to make a change and pivot towards the person that you actually want to be? Because at the end of the day, man, I mean, porn is going to be a coping mechanism, right? You're running from something. What are you running from? I think it's now time for you to take that pivot towards the person that you actually want to become, to do the things that you've always wanted to do, and not let porn hold you back. So if this is something that is consuming your life, take a step back and look at your overall values. Look at your life. Like, what do you want, man? What are you trying to do? What are you here to do? Is that a question you even thought about? You know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But you're here to do something. And the great part about this is that whatever that something is, you can do it. You have the skills. You may not have the knowledge, but you can learn it. All of that, all of this potential that you have is there. You have that. And so you need to decide, like, what are you actually going to do in a world of pornography. In a world that's only going to get worse when it comes to pornography, you're going to have all these different ways to try and uh, these companies are going to have all these ways to draw you in and to grab your attention, or to just have a crazy act that they're doing, and it's going to spark your curiosity and they want you to watch it, want you to click. But you just need to decide, like, when are you going to actually become that person that you want to be? When are you going to put down the screen, man, and achieve what you're meant to do? It's actually, it's super sad to see that these women have to, or feel like they have to go to this extreme to get the attention that they need, or to make money that they need to live, whatever it is. It's really sad to see that we've gotten to this point as a society that people actually consume this content. Why else would they do it? If it didn't get any views, if it didn't get any clicks, then they wouldn't do it. So people are watching it, and you may not, but pornography as a whole is contributing to this overall porn consuming problem, which plays a role in enabling these women to feel like they have to go to these extremes to stand out, or to do whatever, you know. So I was more, when I saw this post, I think I was more disappointed. The fact that these women felt like they had to do something like this, and it's just sad. And so take a step back and ask yourself, what are you willing to do to actually become the person that you want? Are you willing to put down the phone, to put the porn away? And then when you're ready, go from there. Make your decisions from there. Find your values. Make the correct pivots towards those values. And if you have stumbling blocks along the way, that's fine. As long as you're headed in the right direction, as long as you're headed towards those values, that's really all that matters. So in a world full of pornography, what are you going to do? Are you going to be a consumer? Or are you going to be a creator? Not of porn, but of the person that you want to be. Are you going to create yourself and step into really who you are and who you're meant to be? Thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.